If you've been diving in the world of manifesting, I know you heard about everyone as you pushed out, especially those of you that have found Neville. But let's get real, babes. There's a lot of confusion and misinformation out there about what this actually means and how it plays out in your love life. So stay tuned. I'm going to talk to you about the biggest common myths that trips people up when it comes to everyone as you pushed out. Hey everyone, my name is Kim Velez. I am a former trauma therapist, used to work with vets, first responders, addiction, families, all kinds of amazing and incredible experiences in my over a decade career of helping people heal from trauma and take their fucking lives back. And now, since 2019, I have been a transformation coach, and I am here to take my expertise and combine it and help people transform and learn how to change their self-concept. I led that movement of self-concept and love and master these powerful concepts along with psychological concepts to really level up your life in any and all areas. So I did it for me. I changed my self-concept and love coming from being in foster care as a kid, having tremendous abandonment wounds, and really learning these concepts like, holy shit, this makes sense, and then how to apply it and become this new version of me. So what I have seen tremendously is that, people are getting frustrated, right? Confused, and even giving up on manifesting because you're misunderstanding this concept. And I'm here to set the record straight and to help you see how powerful you really are and how powerful this idea, this concept of everyone as you pushed out is, so that you can start changing you, changing your life, and getting what the fuck you want, babe. Because why else are we here? We're here to heal and uplift the world through that process. And that's what I believe, and that's what I live and breathe and do every single day of my life. So if you want to dive in deep specifically to everyone as you pushed out when it comes to your love life, I have a brand new course called Mirror Effect Transform Your Love Life. Link is below. I dive in deep. I think there's like, I don't remember if it's 16 or 18 modules. Plus I have like a 70 plus page workbook in there to really dive in, so you can master this once and for all. So the first myth that is the most common that I see is that people literally think everyone as you pushed out means this, that if they believe they are loyal, then everyone else in their life should be loyal back to them. And that's not how it works. And this is really common. And so I'll share with you how I came to understand that this is not what everyone as you pushed out, is because that's who I was in my love life. My old self-concept in love, which was I'm not worthy and good enough and I had to settle and earn love, I was so loyal. This was part of my identity in love, my self-concept, that I'm so loyal. And then I would be flabbergasted when I was manifesting in versions of people who were not being loyal to me. And so that is when it really started to click for me that that's not what everyone as you pushed out means, because the issue was I perceived myself as being loyal to my own detriment. So when I was loyal to my detriment, I was devaluing myself while I was overvaluing the significance of this person in my life. And everyone as you pushed out is really that because I didn't believe in my worth, that's why I was being loyal to my own detriment. So the belief of my true story of me at that time was not worthy to be treated the way I wanted to in love. I didn't even have an association in my love life ever. The only unconditional love I ever felt was from my child, from being a mother. And it wasn't until I changed my self-concept and love that I learned to unconditionally love my own self. So I mistakenly believe, but I'm loyal. So why aren't they if it's everyone as you pushed out? No, babe, I was disloyal to myself because I didn't believe in my worth and value. And so I lied and tricked myself that I'm so loyal. Look at me. No, I wasn't. I was so disloyal to myself by allowing myself to accept breadcrumbs, by settling in my love life, by tolerating intolerable behaviors and staying in situations too long that were hurting me. So that's what we do when we don't know our worth and value, and it's a subconscious process and we're not even freaking really aware of it. So the other myth that is super common of everyone is you pushed out means you're to blame for how others treat you. This is a huge one. So many people think that if someone is treating them poorly, it's all their fault because everyone is you pushed out. I'm here to clarify something. This is not about blaming. It's about understanding that the way others treat you is a reflection of your internal beliefs and assumptions. So if you believe deep down that you're not worthy of love, that belief gets reflected back to you in your relationships. But the good news is that you have the power to change those beliefs and in turn change how people show up in your life. So we don't want to blame ourselves and beat ourselves up. So that's not what this whole spiritual journey is about. It's about you having an understanding of how powerful you really are and what are these concepts so that you can have more awareness of your own beliefs and patterns that have been buried and covered up and you just subconsciously operating from that system. You weren't even aware. And then the beauty is you change it. So I never beat myself up. I don't care how good your self-concept is. You will still manifest in moments in your life of something that is not what you want. So your job is to not, oh my God, I'm a terrible person. Look at me, right? This is all my fault. I do take responsibility. It sounds hypocritical in a way because it's like, I'm over here saying I take full responsibility, but I don't blame myself. I'm not here to beat myself up. I'm not like, oh my God, look what you did again. I'm like, all right, baby girl, this is interesting what you just manifested. So do some deep inner work or do some self-reflection and understand, is this a pattern in your life? And who are you in this treatment? What did you allow? What did you not allow? So I can learn and grow and continue to evolve into my best version of me. And that's daily work. It is daily work. So I don't ever beat myself up. And I always teach the clients that work with me, you don't beat yourself up either. We're not here to do that. We're unbecoming a way that we've always been. So you're going to slip and tumble. You're going to trip. You're not going to walk perfectly up the stairs when you've never walked before. So it's understanding that, but you get yourself up, you learn from it, and you do better the next time. You're more aware and you can make a different empowered choice next time. But if you blame yourself, it's almost like you're punishing yourself in a way. So we don't want to take that approach. So another myth of everyone is you pushed out means you have control over people. So I'm going to dissect this because there's truth to this and there's not. So this concept is not about controlling anyone else's actions or trying to manipulate them into behaving a certain way. Instead, it's about redirecting and focusing back on you and your internal system, your internal beliefs, and your internal assumptions, and what you are choosing for yourself in your current reality and the decisions and behaviors that you're engaged in your current reality. When you shift this inner world, the outer world has no choice but to mirror that change. So this isn't about making someone act a certain way. It's about becoming the version of you who naturally experiences love, respect, and devotion from others. A lot of you miss this. This is why a lot of you over focus on when you're manifesting an ex-back or a specific person. You are still the old you trying to get them to show up and be different so you feel better. And that's why you get stuck in the hot and cold. That's why you're only getting maybe, a text or a moment where you're actually getting what you want. That's why you still feel insecure. You still feel unworthy. You're still reacting to 3D. You're constantly being triggered because nothing's changed. You haven't changed. So everyone as you pushed out does mean that when I change my perspective of me, my story of love and how people show up for me, and I make different choices from that empowered version of myself, from the woman who knows she's fucking worthy to have what she wants, and I don't accept crumbs and I don't lower my standards, I will manifest what I want because the versions of people will have no choice but to rise to the occasion. So it's not about us forcing it. It's about us choosing to be someone different and practicing that version of ourselves until it's who the fuck we are naturally. Now that I've cleared up some of the most common myths, here's the truth. everyone is you pushed out, and it's one of the most empowering concepts you can embrace. It means that you're never at the mercy of someone else's behavior. You have the power to shift your inner world and see those changes reflected in your relationships. But it takes more than just knowing this, and this is where you guys fall short. You understand the concept. It made sense to you. It resonated with you. It lit you the fuck up when you learned of it in law of assumption, but you're not living it, you're not breathing it, and you're not fully embodying it. So that's exactly what I'm here to help you do. So like I said, if you want to dive in deeper, if you really want to learn how to actually master your inner world so your 3D starts reflecting regularly and consistently your love life and the life of your dreams that you want, and you feel very empowered because as you continue to grow and evolve, circumstances don't control you. You're manifesting more regularly and consistently what you want. And if you do have a circumstance manifest that is not what you desire, you know exactly what to do to get what the fuck you want. And then it gets to be easy and effortless. I love you all. Link is below. I'll see you later. Bye.